Have you ever dreamt about an ex? And the dream felt so real that when you woke up, you felt a confusing blend of lingering emotions for them. Maybe you felt some kind of regret over how the relationship ended. Maybe even though you left them in the past, you woke up feeling nostalgic for the times when you were together. Dreaming about an ex is perfectly normal and natural, but sometimes these dreams are more than subconscious imaginings of the mind. Sometimes we can telepathically communicate with others through our dreams. As a little aside here, if you'd like to send a mental message or enter someone's dream, I've created subliminal tracks specifically designed for these two practices. When you sign up for a 7-day free trial on my membership site, soundandsoulful.com, you can access these subliminals as well as over 100 other powerful subliminal tracks to reprogram your mind and manifest various different things in all areas of your life. So I will have more information about my subliminals in the description box. Just wanted to add that in there for anyone who's interested. I hope you check them out, try them out for 7 days, and I promise by the end of those 7 days, you will start to see major energetic shifts in your mind and in your life. If you've dreamt about an ex, there's a chance that your ex was actually trying to communicate some kind of mental message to you through that dream. And in this video, I'm going to help you dig a little deeper into what your dream about your ex might mean and what telepathic message they might be trying to communicate. But first, let me introduce myself for anyone that's new to this channel. My name is Infinity, and this is Magnetize Yourself, where we talk about life, love, spirituality, and of course, the law of attraction. Many people believe our relationships end when we say goodbye. This isn't actually true on an energetic level. Energetically, when we form a deep bond with another soul on this planet, that bond doesn't dissolve when we part ways. This is especially true for the lovers in our lives, because the bond we form with our romantic partners in life is the most deep, intimate bond we experience in this physical world. When you share your hopes, your dreams, endless days and nights of conversation with another human being, you form what could energetically be described as a secret world between the two of you. And if or when you separate physically, this world doesn't just disappear. It still exists. And that is why we can often find ourselves feeling nostalgic for a romantic partner, even if we no longer have romantic feelings for them. It's not truly the person we're missing. It's the energetic space we created with that person. It's the nature of the bond that we had with them that we're longing for. This is especially true when we're feeling lonely. Maybe you recently went through a breakup, and in this period of being single, found yourself thinking about an ex from years ago. This can be because being romantically single has left you vulnerable to feeling nostalgic about the relationship you had with a past partner. So, because these energetic bonds exist between us and our ex-lovers, no matter how far away in the world, no matter how long it's been since we've had a conversation, this bond can play out in interesting ways. And one of these ways is through our dreams. Our dreams offer a period of time when our conscious mind is completely dormant and our subconscious mind is at its most alert, awake, and impressionable. This means that we are especially capable of receiving energetic transmissions from other people and interpreting them, sometimes through our dreams. If you dreamt about an ex, there's a chance that that dream actually holds a deeper significance, especially if this ex is someone that you haven't been consciously thinking about, someone you haven't spoken to in a long time, someone you haven't seen in perhaps months or years. If they haven't been on your mind at all, and then you experience this very tangible, powerful, emotional dream experience with them, this could be their higher self's way of communicating something to you. So, one type of communication you may receive from an ex-lover through dreams is that they miss you or that they're thinking about you. So, if you dream about an ex, again, someone you haven't been actively missing or thinking about while you're awake, and in this dream, there's a kind of sadness about what's going on in the dream, and you wake up feeling extremely emotional, feeling a sense of loss, even though you haven't been actively missing them. This can be a sign that your ex-lover is actually trying to communicate that they miss you. Now, if you have a dream that's happy with your ex and you seem to be almost re-experiencing the relationship as if it's still going on, as if you're still together, this may or may not mean that your ex misses you, but this probably means they've been thinking about you and thinking about the connection you shared. So maybe they're looking back fondly on the relationship. Doesn't necessarily mean that they miss you or that they want to rekindle the relationship, but it does probably mean that you've been on their mind. The third type of dream with an ex you can experience is a very intense dream in which they seem, or you seem, angry. There's some kind of hostility between the two of you. This doesn't necessarily mean that they're angry actively at you, but it may mean that there's something very unresolved between the two of you, whether it's questions they feel are unanswered, loose ends that were never tied up. They may be feeling as if they have some kind of question towards you about what happened in your relationship, or something unresolved that they want to understand or that they wish they knew about how you're feeling. A fourth type of dream you can experience with an ex-lover is a dream that you're together with them And in this kind of dream, it's a little bit different. So you're together, but it's not a flashback. You actually know that you're the same age. They're the same age as you are right now in this moment. But it feels as if you're almost living a different life, like this same time period, you're the same age, but you're still together, which doesn't make sense because in real life you may have separated a long time before. So this type of dream is interesting. It may not really be a telepathic communication, but what this type of dream can mean is that you are actually glimpsing into a parallel universe, a parallel reality in which you never broke up or things played out differently between the two of you. So you're actually still together. And these types of dreams can be especially confusing because since this reality does exist and another version of you is living it, it can feel the most realistic of all. And when you awaken, it can be very disorienting because your subconscious mind was briefly experiencing this full-blown reality. And then you wake up and you find yourself somewhere completely different. It can almost take a moment or two to get your footing, so to speak, again in the now present reality. I hope this short video was helpful for you in determining what your dream about your ex-lover means and what they may be trying to communicate to you through that dream. If you liked this video, please subscribe to my channel. You can also follow me on Instagram. My Instagram username is Magnetize Yourself, all put together. And you can read more about this topic by checking out my blog post, which is also linked below. Thank you so much, as always, for supporting me and my work here on this channel. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next podcast.